What's going on, guys? If you're new to my channel or if you've watched a few videos in the past and you haven't already, hit that subscribe button down there. By doing so, you're allowing me to get a lot closer to my goal of 1,000 subscribers, because I need to reach 1,000 subscribers for YouTube to continue to push my content. Thanks for watching. Alright guys, so I just kind of wanted to give you guys a couple updates on things. In my last video I had talked about that we were trying to get into a house, purchase a house. I wanted to let you guys know that we're actually in escrow. So for those of you guys that don't know what that means, that basically means we made an offer on a house. It was accepted, so as long as everything goes as planned, within the next 30 days we'll be able to move into our first official house that we're purchasing. So there's some other steps that go along the way. It's really not that smooth. We have to do inspections, get the house appraised, and a bunch of other stuff like that. But we're moving, and so that's cool. I told you guys before that my plans with the 240 were going to change a little bit. Obviously, I don't have the ability to really dump a bunch of money into a house and drive the car. So my plan is, once we get into the house, is to actually pull the motor and stuff and actually really clean this car up a lot, like beyond what I've ever done before. I'm still going to try to do it on a budget, but I'm going to be really meticulous with the things that I do. Try to make it clean and really a car that I can take a lot of pride in. So I've never really done that before. I've kind of just built them, broke them, beat them, built them, broke them, beat them up. That's kind of my MO. So it'll be a lot different, but I figure with money being tight, $100 will go a lot farther when I'm being meticulous versus just throwing it at parts and breaking stuff. So anyways, with that, tonight I'm going to go ahead and try to start pulling some stuff off. I have to be able to drive the car within 30 days to get it to the new home if everything goes smooth. So I can't do too much, but I want to start taking the fenders off, the bumpers off, and just kind of just digging into it, kind of getting a game plan on what I want to do. I want to pull the front suspension, kind of make some adjustments, maybe start painting some stuff, and then put it back together.
Whoa! What's going on, everybody? My name is Panda. I'm Brandon's buddy. I'm kind of the one that goes around and gets shit done around here. You might not see me very often, but that's usually because they don't get shit done. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, basically I'm here today, and I'm going to help Brandon tear this thing apart. He's a little tied up right now, but that's okay. We don't really need him anyways, do we? Nope, we don't. Anyways, so we're going to go ahead and start taking these fenders off here. We're going to take the bumper off, start putting some bolts away, make sure everything don't get lost. You know, people like to lose stuff around here. So we're going to go ahead and do that. Maybe start putting some stuff in the trunk. And then we're going to start looking into the suspension a little bit. Maybe start pulling some stuff. I know you want to make some adjustments on the coilovers. Yeah, coilovers. Lure it. So that's what we're going to do. Let me go ahead and set this camera up and let's get it.
Damn. Alright guys, so as you can see, Panda got the fenders off and he took the bumpers off and everything. So this is kind of where I come in, because I'm the one who kind of knows what I want to do. So basically I'm going to get the car off the ground, get the wheels off, and the first thing I'm going to try to address is these fenders, like the inside of the fender wells and stuff. I'm going to start prepping them. I think I'm going to try to just paint them black with some like bed liner or something like that, kind of clean them up. As well as get the suspension and stuff taken care of. So let's get to it. As you can see, both coilovers are out, and that is the difference. So, fender to a ground offender, they're like close to the same height. Originally when I put these on, we just literally just took them out of Aaron's garage and put them on where he had them. But they are close as far as height, like when we checked them. So I'm assuming either one of these is blown or something else is messed up, because that is way off. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to completely unassemble these and then reassemble them, and kind of check to see. I know the pillow ball on one is like a little bit worse than the other as far as like the camber. Like, see how loose that is versus how stiff this is. So I'm going to kind of take things apart and go from there. Alright guys, so I have these parts off. I'm actually in the process of cleaning the threads on the inside. They're really hard to take apart, and I'm going to clean these up a little bit. And I'll clean the top hats and everything. I got the spring rates, or the coils that hold the spring rates together even. So then I just got to worry about the ride height part. And as of right now, you can kind of see how dirty and gunky this is, and all the dust and everything. So on the other side, I already had started cleaning. This stuff right here, this Purple Power, is a lifesaver. So if you haven't already and you're trying to degrease something, this is a business. Anyways, so you can see I already started cleaning this. So you can see actually the factory paint there and there and there. So basically what my plan is I'm going to clean it a little bit more. It's too late for me to start busting into and start grinding and beating stuff, but these are all areas that I had beaten in the past. I'm going to try to eliminate them completely, make them as smooth as possible, get a little bit more out of all the areas that show this wear marks that have been worn through. You can see it's all shiny. I'm going to take the brake cable off and everything. Probably actually take the whole lower control arm off, tension rod off, sway bar, and these are pretty good, so I'll just probably disconnect them from the knuckle, and I might even take the knuckle off. More than likely I probably will. And the intercooler piping, and then I'm going to clean up all this BS that I kind of did in a hurry just for shits and giggles, and sand it all down and paint it. So it's not something super crazy or anything like that, but I think it will go a long way, little by little. The engine bay, I think, will come out tits. I'm actually going to spray it with a real gun and not rattle can it. So it'll be my first time really spraying with a real gun and not doing the rattle can thing. So I'm super excited for that. But in the meantime, I'm just going to try to plumb away at all the little things. I don't know what kind of color I want to do in the fender well. And from here, you don't really see anything. You don't see it. You kind of will see it sometimes, like when I'm working on the car. It's more for like peace of mind, but you don't really see it here, so it doesn't really have to match the bay. But I gotta get all this fucking stuff cleaned up. This engine bay has been nasty since I got the car. But anyway, my goal on both sides for like the next couple of days. I'm just gonna kind of take my time with it, so I probably won't bore you guys too much with it. The next video will probably be me actually showing you guys the finished product. I might come back to it again later, but I'm going to do the best I can to not have to. I'm going to try and get my battery tray out completely, and all that stuff within the next 30 days. So wish me luck. Work is picked up again, so it's super busy. And then everything with the house is taking a lot of my time, and I don't want to go too far to where I can't start the car and drive it. Apologize if this video was kind of boring in comparison to some other stuff, but I promise it will get better. I'm just trying to make do with what I got until the car is in its permanent home and I can really dig into it. So that's all. Thanks for watching. If you haven't hit the subscribe button, do it for the Panda. I'll talk to you guys next time.